Hey, what's up YouTube, it's your boy T.R.O.Y here, and today I bring you guys a Super Smash Brothers drawing I did recently over 2 days ago. It took me about 2 to 3 hours or so, but I will be doing a step-by-step process of what I'm doing exactly. But before we get started here, how y'all doing today? Jokes aside, let's just get started. So what I do first is I obviously draw or sketch the drawing first, and then once I feel it's comfortable enough to tell myself that it looks really good, I start outlining it with some ink pens. The ink pens I use are companies such as Copic markers or Faber-Castells. And once you finish outlining your drawing, the drawing will look like what you're seeing on the video. All boring, the plain black and white drawing. Alright, but once you outline it, you'll be able to start coloring it. So what you're seeing right now is me coloring in Mario's body and Kirby's shoes. And you know, I'm just doing the easy stuff first. There's no rush when it comes to art videos, guys. Take your time. That's always the advice I give to rookies, honestly. Just take your time, don't rush it. When it comes to coloring with Copic markers, which are the markers I'm using currently right now, as you guys can see, y'all need to be careful sometimes, because sometimes when you're using these types of markers and you haven't been using them for a long time, it always gets filled with ink drops, and it makes a total mess. Make sure you guys shake the markers very well in order to avoid that, or test it out on a separate piece of paper, you know. So when when you're coloring at the end, it doesn't just splatter on your final piece, because come on guys, doing all that work for nothing, and this happened to me, and it's just a pain in the ass, you know. So like I said, just have a sheet of paper on your left in case, and honestly you should have one, because you guys have to test out the colors you're going to be using. For example, let's say you're about to color someone's skin, and you have 3 types of markers. One of those markers maybe or eventually won't be the same color as you expected. So once you want to start blending in, you know, the markers and the skin tone and such, it'll look off, it'll look weird, and this happened to me before. That's why I'm telling you guys this. Always test out what colors you guys are using, so you know which colors are gonna blend well. Alright, here guys, I start coloring in Cloud's shields on his shoulders and his back area, and honestly this part to me was the most professional part of this whole drawing. I really gave it a good shadowy look, and that's what you guys want to do at the end, you know. This is what you guys want. Like I said, take your time and don't rush it, honestly. I told you guys already, this took me about 4 hours to complete, honestly. And when I actually color and actually have the markers I'm ready to use, I usually have between 3 to 5 markers in to blend correctly. So I don't just have 2 markers, because if you just have 2 markers, it'll look a little bit basic. So as you guys can see here, I start finishing in Cloud's upper body area. I start coloring in his lower. It's just a little piece, but guys, like I said before, even when it comes to small little pieces like that, take your time, just do it well. Because obviously the small pieces doesn't matter, but it will, trust me, it will. People will still see the errors you do. And in this video, in this drawing I did, there's multiple errors I see still. You know, you're not. Eventually, your drawings are never gonna be perfect. You just gotta live up with what you have. And, you know, honestly, having errors it's a good thing because you just learn from them. You're never gonna be perfect. After all, you're only human. So just learn from the errors you do, guys. You know, it's better. And keep practicing. That's all I'm gonna say. Now we start moving on with Link. So for Link, it was kind of challenging because he has all these stitches in his tunic, in his uniform, in his clothes, whatever you want to call it. So what I just did it simple. You know, I didn't want to do too much either. I also had stuff to do after this. Don't do what I do, guys. I kind of rushed it a little. That was one mistake I did. I know I'm telling you guys to take your time, but like I said already, I'm not perfect, I'm only human, so don't go at me. So, as you guys saw on the video, I've been skipping character to character, coloring them each time, and this is where the point where I just say, I do that because, you know, it gives me I get a look or get a glimpse of how things are gonna look. So, once I get that okay sign from me, I start coloring in one specific character now. So, I already had done Donkey Kong skin tone, so now I go up to Mario skin tone. So as you guys can see here, I'm coloring in his hat, I'm gonna start drawing in his eyes, I'm gonna start coloring in his mustache, and eventually I'm gonna color his skin. I also have planned to make Mario have flames. For those who don't know, Mario obviously shoots fireballs, and in the game Smash Brothers has one of his neutral attacks. So I start coloring in some flames. And for flames, guys, I have people telling me that it's hard, you know, you can't do it right with Copic markers. You can, it's just, like I said, guys, just take your time, please. It's just taking your time. You just have the imagination. Just think about it. Just imagine how a fire would look in your hands. It doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. But drawing the fireball was honestly fun. I liked that. That was my favorite part of the whole video. Drawing anything that involves water or fire to me is just fascinating. It's cool. It gives that cool texture, that cool 3D look in your drawing, to any drawing. And here I start coloring in his skin tone. And like I said, guys, always have 3 to 5 markers to make your drawing look good, especially when it comes to Copic markers. So what I have here, I first color every space with the lightest skin tone I have for him, which in this case is this tone. And then I start blending it in, as you guys can see here. I start making the shadows for him. I start, you know, do all those details, and at the end it'll look nice. It gives you that nice 3D look. now we start with your boy Donkey Kong. And for Donkey Kong, guys, it was much more easier than what it was with Mario. Obviously, with Donkey Kong, it's just skin. Honestly, you don't gotta color in anything else. No shadowing of fire flames like Mario had in his mustache or anything. It's just easier. Piece of advice I can give you guys, just like I said previously, first get the lighter skin tone you guys have, and just color it everywhere, except for like some corner spots maybe to give it some lighting effect, but color it in everywhere, and then use another darker tone that's a little darker than the last one you used, and put it in the edges, and then do the same process again. Use a darker tone than the one that we previously used, and so on and so forth. And as you can see here, I was done with Donkey Kong, and I have done Cloud's arm, and now I start off with Link. And with Link's and Cloud's hair, it was a little tricky because there was no specific color that Copic had for that hair color they have. So what I had to do is I had to blend in some, skin tone with some yellowish type. So as you can see here right now, Link's color right now is kind of skinish type colory. And I start using in yellow, as you guys can see, and it gives it that golden look. As you guys, Link has kind of blonde hair, as you guys know. So it gave it a really good nice effect here. And I used the same process with Cloud. Cloud obviously has a yellower, bright yellow hair type of. So, it's just use a brighter color with Cloud. That's all it is, guys. If you guys don't have the colors you guys have, you guys gotta be smart, and you guys gotta be able to know how to blend in colors for that specific type of color you're trying to mimic. And here I start doing Link's and Cloud's faces, and I know faces could be a little bit more tricky because of the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. The face overall, and when you're doing a drawing, the face is the most difficult part of any part of the body, because the face contains so much shadows. Your body has these shadows that you guys have, so obviously the face is going to be a little bit more tricky. But like I said last time, with Copic markers is different. If you're using colored pencils, then yes, you're going to have to be a professional. It's more harder with colored pencils, but with markers it's a little bit more easier. And like I said, first what you guys want to do is use the lightest skin tone you guys have, and then from there use the darker theme. And then when you guys are doing the eyes, all I can say is just pre-draw it. Don't outline the eyes until the end. As you guys can see here, I never had drawn the eyes, or I never had outlined the eyes or the mouth or the nose. I do that at the end, so I know, so I could just see if I did it right or if I did it wrong. And if I make a mistake, I just erase it and redo it again. The erasers I use are Faber-Castell erasers. They're actually really good quality. And at the end I finish, and as you guys can see, it looks like this. I really liked how it came out. It looks so good. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed drawing this. I enjoyed taking my time. To me, art is kind of a stress reliever. To any rookies out there, man, just go for it, bro. Don't be afraid. Just do it. I'm not sponsored by Nike, but just do it. And thank you guys for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate it. Like the video and please subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. And your boy T.R.O.Y